Students, today we are going to start the second chapter named The Adventures of Toto. It is written by the famous Indian author named Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond is an Indian author. He is a nature lover. He spends his time in the midst of nature. His collections of his books are based on nature. Here in the chapter, The Adventures of Toto, also will find that this is also part of nature. Here in this chapter, the writer Ruskin Bond tried to highlight about Toto, which is a monkey. The name of a monkey is called Toto. So the Toto's adventure, the Toto's new experience, thrill and enjoyment from his old master to his new master. That is the journey and that is the experience. That's why it's called Adventures. So that's why the name of the chapter is given, The Adventures of Toto. So Toto was a very beautiful monkey. So we'll come to know in the chapter. So grandfather of the writer was very much fond of animals. He had opened a private zoo in his home. He liked to collect different kinds of animals like dogs, squirrel, donkey, monkey and many other animals. So whatever animals he finds, he tried to collect it and keep it in his private zoo. So he was very much fond of animals. And the grandmother of the writer was not interested in this kind of animals. She was just the opposite of grandfather. So we should understand the characteristics of grandfather and grandmother. Grandfather and the writer was very friendly to each other. Their ideas matched very nicely. That's why they used to exchange ideas with each other. Whereas grandmother was little different. She was not fond of animals. So here in this chapter, we'll see that grandfather had gone to the town and he saw a Tonga driver. A Tonga driver, and he saw a beautiful monkey which was tied near a trough. And so the monkey had become very weak. So grandfather looked at it and he was feeling pity. And he thought of buying this monkey from the Tonga driver, because Tonga driver was not giving proper attention to this monkey, and whereas he had a desire to collect new animals to his private zoo. So that's why he bought the monkey Toto with the sum of 5 rupees. So he took it at home. When he took it at home, he was trying to keep away from the grandmother of the writer, because grandmother did not like monkeys and other animals. So they were hiding and keeping it for few days, and after that they shifted to the monkey to the stable, to the new place. So this way it was kept, and there was a point when grandfather had to go to Saharanpur to collect his pension money. So he thought of taking Toto and other pet animals along with him also, because Toto would disturb other animals and it also irritates or disturbs grandmother in the house. So therefore he found a canvas bag, a big bag, and he put Toto in it, tied it properly, and he took it. So as they went to the railway platform, grandfather was trying to buy a ticket from the ticket counter. And at the platform also, the monkey was making different kind of gesture, and people were so much surprised to see. They were just eager to know about this. So when the grandfather was trying to buy the ticket at the counter, the ticket collector started telling grandfather that this is a dog, so you need to buy a ticket for it. Then just grandfather had to buy the ticket for 3 rupees for Toto also. The ticket collector mistook that this was a dog, but this was not a dog, this was a monkey. So grandmother, just to make fun of it, the grandfather said that Do I need to pay for other pet animals? Then the ticket collector was just smiling. So in this way, they came back after collecting pension money. They went there to Saharanpur and came back. When they came back home, the different activities of Toto went on one after another, and the Toto monkey was creating a lot of mess in the family. It was destroying so many things, like it had broken so many dishes. It had tore away the coat of the writer. It had destroyed so many things. It was creating a lot of havoc in the family. In one winter season, grandmother was boiling water, and at that point of time, when grandmother was not close to it, the monkey Toto was almost trying to get inside the boiling water, and it was almost getting burned. Grandmother somehow saved the animal from getting burned. So there were so many activities by which they made a conclusion that this monkey is not worth to keep in the family. It is only bringing losses to the family. So it is not doing any good to the family, because they realize that they don't afford things to buy new things, because they have to manage their family. So they thought that this is too much for the family to support the monkey. So at the end, grandfather sold away the monkey to his old owner, to the Tonga driver, with a sum of 3 rupees. So this way he handed over the monkey to the Tonga driver. So now let us read the paragraph. Now let us read the book and understand the lesson well. Okay, so you can take out the book and we will follow paragraph wise. Adventure of Toto. Toto is a monkey. Have you ever had a baby monkey as a pet? So this is a question for you. Do you have any pet animal in your home? Toto is a baby monkey. Toto is a baby monkey. Let's find out whether he is mischievous or docile. Mischievous means naughty, docile means faithful. So let us find out whether he was naughty or he was faithful to his master. So now let us see here. Grandfather bought Toto from a Tonga driver for the sum of 5 rupees. The Tonga driver used to keep the little red monkey tied to a feeding trap, and the monkey looked so out of place there that grandfather decided he would add the little fellow to his private zoo. Okay, so feeding trough is a container, it's a large container where animals are given food to eat. So attached with that, the monkey Toto was tied, and the monkey looked so out of place there that grandfather decided he would add the little fellow to his private zoo. Grandfather thought of taking this little monkey to his home to keep in his private zoo. Toto was a pretty monkey. So you can understand here, Toto was a pretty, very beautiful monkey. His bright eyes sparkled, shining with a mischief, naughtiness beneath deep set eyebrows, and his teeth, which were a pearl like precious stone white, were very often displayed in a smile, and frightened the life out of elderly Anglo-Indian ladies. So Anglo-Indian ladies mean British and Indian ladies. Anglo-Indian, the mixture of British origin and Indian origin, like a mixed marriage. Like this is called. Suppose a husband is from Britain and a wife is from India. So if they get mixed, if they get married, and the children will be like Anglo-Indian. So like this. So of elderly Anglo-Indian ladies, but his hands looked dried up, as though they had been pickled in the sun for many. Pickled means like dried. So it was as if it was mixed with vinegar. Like pickle, if you make pickle with the vinegar, so like that. So dried up, he looked as if dried up in the sun for many years. So the monkey looked like as if he was dried in many years. Yet his fingers were quick and wicked, and his tail while adding to his good looks, as the grandfather already told that Toto was very beautiful, and all his activities were very interactive. Grandfather believed a tail would add to anyone's good looks, also served as a third hand. So the tail was considered as a third hand. He could use it to hang from a branch. So monkey used the tail to hang on a branch, and it was capable of scooping up any delicacy that might be out of reach of his hands. So he can reach out to the places wherever he wants to. Grandmother always fussed, always irritated when grandfather brought home some new bird or animal. So grandmother did not like animals. So it was decided that Toto's presence should be kept a secret from her until she was in a particularly good mood. So they planned that they will not show this pet Toto to the grandmother. Grandfather and I put him, I means the writer Ruskin Bond, I put him away in a little closet opening into my bedroom wall, where he was tied securely, or so we thought, to a peg. Peg means like a hook. To a peg fashion tightened into the wall. A few hours later, when grandfather and I came back to release Toto, we found that the walls which had been covered with some ornamental paper chosen by grandfather now stood out as a naked means just left out, naked brick and plaster. So it had broken the wall, it had damaged the wall. The peg is the hook in the wall had been wrenched from its socket. It was taken out from its socket. And my school blazer also was torn, which had been hanging there, was in shreds. I wondered what grandmother would say, but grandfather didn't worry. He seemed pleased with Toto's performance. So grandfather was very positive, so he was giving opportunity to Toto. So he was not getting angry. However, Ruskin Bond was realizing that this is making too much havoc in the family. He is clever, said grandfather. Given time, I am sure he could have tied the torn pieces of your blazer into a rope. So just making fun. Grandfather was just making fun with Ruskin Bond and made his escape from the window. So he was telling that grandfather was telling to Ruskin Bond that he could have made a rope out of your blazer, and he could have gone out of the window. His presence in the house still a secret. So Toto was like a secret animal. Toto was now transferred. Now they plan to transfer to a big cage in the servants' quarters, where a number of grandfather's pets lived very sociably together. Means there were other animals which lived in the servants' quarter. Sociably means they were mixing with each other, they were mingling with each other. Like there were a tortoise, a pair of rabbits, a tame squirrel, and for a while my pet goat. But the monkey wouldn't allow any of his companions to sleep at night. So when Toto was taken to that quarter of the servant to keep with other animals, it was creating a lot of problem to other animals. So grandfather, who had to leave Dehradun next day to collect his pension in Saharanpur, decided to take him along. So grandfather had to go to Saharanpur to collect his pension money. So he thought that if I keep the monkey at home, then it will create problem to other animals, and it also irritate grandmother. So he planned to take the monkey along with him. Unfortunately, I could not accompany grandfather on that trip. So Ruskin Bond did not accompany his grandfather on that trip, but he told me about it afterwards. A big black canvas, a big bag, kid bag, his new abode. Abode means a place to live. A big black canvas kid bag was provided for Toto. This with some straw. Straw was this, some bright straw at the bottom became his new abode. Abode means to live. It was a place to live. That bag was a place to live for Toto. When the bag was closed, there was no escape Toto could not get his hands through the opening and the canvas was too strong for him to bite his way through. So Toto cannot come out from that bag because it was very strong. His efforts to get out only had the effect of making the bag roll about on the floor, or occasionally jump into the air. An exhibition like a show that attracted a curious crowd. So at the platform, the onlookers, the audience were very curious to see what is there in that bag of onlookers on the Dehradun railway platform. Toto remained in the bag as far as Saharanpur. So till there is Saharanpur, it remained in the bag. But while grandfather was producing his ticket at the railway turnstile is like a gate. Like one person can go at a time. Like we see turnstile gate at the metro station and some railway station. Toto suddenly poked his head out of the bag and gave the ticket collector a wide grin with a funny smile. The poor man was taken aback, shocked. Aback means shocked, but with great presence of mind and much to grandfather's annoyance. Annoyance means irritation. He said, "Sir, you have a dog with you." The ticket collector said that you have a dog with you. You will have to pay for it accordingly. So the ticket collector demanded a ticket money for the monkey, but ticket collector was thinking that it was a dog, but it was not a dog, it was a monkey. In vain did grandfather take Toto out of the bag. In vain did he try to prove that a monkey did not qualify as a dog or even as a quadruped. Quadruped means four-footed animal. Toto was classified a dog by the ticket collector and 3 rupees was the sum handed over as his fare. Then grandfather, just to get his own bag, took from his pocket our pet tortoise and said, "What must I pay for this since you charge for all animals?" So just grandfather wanted to make fun of the ticket collector, and so he took out a tortoise and said, "How much should I pay for this tortoise?" The ticket collector looked closely at the tortoise, prodded it with his 4 fingers, gave grandfather a pleased and triumphant successful look and said, "No charge, it is not a dog." He said like, so this is the ticket collector. Grandfather is here. When Toto was finally accepted by grandmother, he was given a comfortable home in the stable, where he had for a companion the family donkey, Nana. Remember children, there is a donkey named Nana. So monkey name is Toto and donkey name is Nana. So they never became friend with the donkey named Nana. On Toto's first night in the stable means the place where animals are kept. On Toto's first night in the stable, grandfather paid him a visit to see if he was comfortable. To his surprise, he found Nana. Nana was a donkey without apparent cause, pulling at her halter and trying to keep her head as far as possible from a bundle of hay. Grandfather gave Nana a slap across her haunches, back. Haunches means back. And she jerked back, dragging Toto with her. He had fastened onto her long ears with a sharp little teeth. Toto and Nana never became friends. Remember, students, Toto and Nana never became friends. A great treat for Toto during cold winter evenings was the large bowl of warm water given him by grandmother for his bath. He would cunningly test the temperature with his hand, then gradually step into the bath. First one foot, then the other, as he had seen me doing, until he was into the water up to his neck. So Toto was very mischievous. He was in the winter season when the water was getting boiled. He was trying to check through by putting his hand and legs, and by doing this, he was almost getting burned. Once comfortable, he would take the soap in his hands or feet and rub himself all over. When the water became cold, he would get out and run as quickly as he could to the kitchen fire in order to dry himself. If anyone laughed at him during his performance, Toto's feelings would be hurt. If someone laughed at Toto, then he gets angry, and he would refuse to go on with his bath. One day, Toto nearly succeeded in boiling himself alive. So he was almost getting burned. A large kitchen kettle had been left on the fire to boil for tea, and Toto, finding himself with nothing better to do, decided to remove the lid. Lid means the cover of the kettle. Finding the water just warm enough for a bath, he got in with his head sticking out from the open kettle. This was just fine for a while. Until the water began to boil, Toto then raised himself a little, but finding it cold outside, sat down again. He continued hopping up. Hopping up means jumping up and down for some time, until grandmothers arrived and pulled him out, half boiled out of the kettle. So he was almost getting boiled with the hot kettle. So grandmother saved him. If there is a part of the brain especially devoted to mischief, that part was largely developed in Toto. So the writer is saying that Toto was very mischievous. So much idea was coming in his mind to make mischief. He was always tearing things to pieces. Whenever one of my aunts came near him, he made every effort to get hold of her dress and tear a hole in it. So whenever the writer's aunt comes to their home, then they used to catch their clothes and try to make hole in their clothes. Very mischievous. One day at lunchtime, a large dish of pulao stood in the center of the dining table. We entered the room to find Toto stuffing himself with rice, eating so greedily himself with rice. My grandmother screamed, and Toto threw a plate of her. And Toto threw, when grandmother was screaming, laughing, shouting at the monkey, then the Toto threw the plate on her. One of my aunts rushed forward and received a glass of water in the face. So the Toto threw a glass on the face of his aunt. When grandfather arrived, Toto picked up the dish of pulao and made his exit through a window. We found him in the branches of the jackfruit tree. So the monkey Toto had climbed on the jackfruit tree. That this still in his arms. He remained there all afternoon, eating slowly through the rice, determined on finishing every grain. So it was eating like anything. And then in order to spite grandmother who had screamed at him, so he threw the dish down from the tree and chattered, showing sounds with delight when it broke into 100 pieces. So when he was sitting in the jackfruit tree, he threw the dish and the dish broke into several pieces. Obviously, Toto was not the sort of pet we would keep for long. Even grandfather realized that we were not well to do and could not afford the frequent loss. So much loss this monkey was bringing to their family. Frequent loss of dishes, clothes, it was tearing clothes, it was tearing the curtains and wallpaper. So grandfather found the Tonga driver and sold Toto back to him for only 3 rupees. At last, grandfather just got discouraged and he just determined, plan out to give away to the Tonga driver. He wanted to sell away to the Tonga driver. Because it was creating so much problem in the family and it was bringing a lot of loss to the family. So I will show you some pics of this chapter. Here you can see the chapter name is The Adventures of Toto by Ruskin Bond. You can see this monkey Toto here, and this is the Ruskin Bond. This is Ruskin Bond, the author, and you can see here Ruskin Bond. This is the picture of Ruskin Bond. He is an Indian author of British descent. The Indian Council for Child Education recognized his pioneering role in the growth of children's literature in India and awarded him the Sahitya Akademi Award in 1992 for Our Trees Still Grow in Dehra, given by the Sahitya Akademi, India's National Academy of Literature. He was awarded the Padma Shri in 1999 and Padma Bhushan in 2014. He now lives with his adopted family in Landor in Mussoorie. Okay, so you can see here some meaning. I will show you. Feeding trough is a large container for feeding animals. Tonga means horse cart. Anglo-Indian, a person relating to both Britain and India. Pickled, food that is preserved in vinegar. Scooping up, lifting. tag a hook, ornamental, decorative, naked, uncovered, wrench, broke, socket, attachment, shreds, cut into thin slices, sociably in a friendly manner, aboard, home. Turnstile, a mechanical gate consisting of revolving horizontal arms fixed to a vertical post, allowing only one person at a time to pass through. Annoyance, to anger someone, vain and unsuccessful attempt. Quadruped, an animal which has 4 feet. Fair ticket price, to get his own back, to take revenge. Idiom, prodded, pushed. Stable, building set apart and adapted for keeping horses. Halter means a strap or loop placed around the head of the horse or other animal used for leading or tethering it. Haunches, back. Hauled him, pulled him up. Spite means a desire to hurt, enjoy or offend someone. Chattered, the sound made by the monkey. So you can see the pulao here. Pulao. This is a pulao which the monkey was eating. So you can see here the pulao. Okay, this is the pulao. And this is the monkey Toto, which was almost getting burned in that kettle. You can see this pig. So you can see the pig of Toto doing all mischievous activity. This is the donkey. Okay, Nana. This is Nana. Okay, these were other pet animals in the zoo. This is called turnstile. You can see this turnstile in the railway platform, or you can see in the metro station. So this is the turnstile. One person can go at a time. So this is the blazer of the writer Ruskin Bond. So his blazer was almost torn. You can see here like this. So this is a monkey Toto which are hanging in with the help of the tail. The tail was considered like a third hand for the monkey. So this is a Tonga driver. You can see the Tonga driver. This is a Tonga horse cart. So this is the trough. This is called trough, feeding trough. And this feeding trough, attached with this, it was tied. It was tied. The monkey Toto was tied to this trough. Okay, this is a trough. You see this. The tortoise, different animals, rabbits, and all these things are there. So these were some of the